Говорит Петербург.
Try to imagine St. Petersburg without bridges. You probably can't. Without them, there would be no city. To us, inhabitants of St. Petersburg, bridges are a special element. The bridges connect our great city into a unified space. We meet on our bridges. We hurry home along our bridges, trying to cross them before they're raised. Each of our bridges has its own name, its own secrets. Our bridges, like our cathedrals, were built to last, to withstand the passing of centuries. We are Mostostroy number 6. We work in the infrastructure sector, where industrial architecture becomes the economic foundation of the country. Our company designs and builds transportation and hydraulic engineering objects, ecological engineering facilities, and highway networks. We raise thermal and nuclear power engineering objects. We occupy the leading position in bridge construction and reconstruction. We manufacture our own materials and structures with strict control of the quality of works on all stages of construction. The company employs cutting-edge technologies with a wide network of branches at its disposal that allow us to improve our native St. Petersburg and to expand our presence in the country's regions. Our company's history began at the end of World War II. In August of 1945, the bridge reconstruction management of the Neva-Volkhov Basin was tasked with the lofty mission of raising the economy from the ruins and building something new. Yesterday's military railway repair crews went to work on civil projects, and during the first 5-year plan, they had repaired and built nearly 10 kilometers of crossings. After the creation of the Ministry of Transport Construction, the bridge reconstruction management was given a new name and a new mission. This was the year when our specialists built the Soviet Union's first 4-lane railway viaduct with the application of pre-stressed concrete. From then on, the word first is inseparably associated with Mostostroy number 6. We build state-of-the-art bridges and ramps, moorings and tunnels, viaducts and unique large-diameter drop shafts. We managed to design complex engineering structures that fit harmoniously into natural landscapes and architectural spaces. We come up with daring, original solutions and introduce cutting-edge manufacturing technologies. Touching history, we stand on and continue the rich traditions of our forerunners. Since then, speed and traffic volumes have increased, with time becoming the most precious resource. As we look back at sites we constructed decades ago, we celebrate the important milestones that mark our progress. And then we turn our eyes towards the future, moving over the flow of time. Increasingly, our name crops up in media stories. In the Komi Autonomous Republic, Mostostroy number 6 has built the longest railway bridge in Northern Europe. The unique bridge over the Sheksna River is dedicated to traffic. For the first time in the country's history, this enormous span is supported by cable stays. A capsule bearing a message to the future was buried in one of the bridge's piers. In the early 80s, our specialists picked up the highest governmental award. Meanwhile, the company continued to build unique facilities. The Ladersky drawbridge has connected the shores of the Neva River at the very point where, in 1943, the T-34 tank formations performed their legendary ice crossing against the Nazi forces sieging Leningrad. Mostostroy number 6 built the bridge using a floating crane with high lifting capacity, for the first time in the USSR. Further downriver, the company's specialists reconstructed the Kuzminsky railway bridge across the Neva River. This drawbridge stands on a busy section of the Volga-Baltic waterway system and connects Leningrad with the Western Railway line Muga, Volkhovstroy, Vologda. The Kanonierski underwater tunnel was built without halting vessel traffic of Leningrad commercial seaport. A pedestrian bridge has been raised between the market side and the Kremlin walls. It fits perfectly into the historical view of Veliki Novgorod. In the permafrost of the Arctic tundra, the company is building a link to oil and gas production fields in Yamal and reconstructing unique drawbridges in the northern capital. Indeed, it seems our traditional job, improving St. Petersburg with its architectural ensembles built according to strict European standards, has even shaped our company's traditions and values to ensure the longevity, safety and beauty of each project. In 2001, our specialists straightened out the so-called Tsar's finger of the Moscow-St. Petersburg Railway and shortened the construction time of the Vyrobinsky bypass by more than 3 times. The same year, the company became part of the country's largest federal project. It was the first to be involved in the construction of the St. Petersburg Ring Road. We built a complex traffic interchange that crosses the busy stretch of highway and railway near Gorskaya station. As part of the St. Petersburg Ring Road, our specialists built a one-of-a-kind arched bridge over the Bolshaya Okhta River, along with other transport facilities. Mostostroy number 6 reconstructed the road to the church. The company renovated the forest area of the highway leading to the ancient shrine in the heart of Valdai, the monastery of Iveron, and built 2 new bridges. Mostostroy number 6 was tasked with the mission of bringing the northwestern territories closer. Construction of new bridges in the Vologda, Novgorod, Leningrad and Arkhangelsk regions and the Republic of Karelia shortened travel time for tourists and businessmen. In turn, the regions are expected to increase the inrush of tourists and create new individual working places. In order to reduce dependence on transit shipments through foreign ports, a new Russian seaport was constructed in the city of Primorsk. Specialists of Mostostroy number 6 raised the mooring berth in a tight schedule. Today is a day of celebration in Murmansk. Construction of one of the largest traffic crossings, the bridge across the Kola Bay, the longest bridge beyond the Arctic Circle, has been completed. The old problem of communication between the region's districts and the Scandinavian countries, familiar to every inhabitant of the region, has finally been solved. The German-Russian project was realized in the Saida Bay. Construction of a complex designed for transshipping of reactor compartments of nuclear-powered submarines has been completed. Mostostroy number 6 commissioned that complex hydraulic engineering project. The results of the company's work are highly evaluated by our customers and partners, and we demonstrate our success by completing new high-profile projects. In a tight schedule, we built the pedestrian bridge on the railway station Abukhovo, built the Lazaryevsky cable-stayed bridge with the early completion of contractual terms, and completed reconstruction of the American railway bridges. We linked the islands in the delta of the Neva River with Bolshoi Petrovsky Bridge. We also spent these years considerably increasing our business presence, putting the company on the fast lane towards Russia's largest infrastructure projects. Our company's professional mission perfectly coincides with Russia's development strategy. building the new transport, power engineering, industrial and civil infrastructure has become the nation's priority. We were building it yesterday. We continue to build it today. Mostostroy number 6 is one of the leaders capable of implementing governmental programs for the country's development.